It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Before the snap, that'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the double. Looking for a receiver. Aggressive call on the opening play. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
Second down. We're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line for third and very long here in the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Grab behind the line. It's Jennings. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
He's going to try to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Glass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Man, third down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on 3rd and 1, and you throw it instead of running, it's just a head scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. Made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. Comes the Owls offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McMillan. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Coastal. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Carolina, 17, Rice, 0.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The short completion of the tight end. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver, you can move them around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed. And this defense might consider trying to double team him, or he's going to go off today.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incomplete.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds his man. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. Physical run earns the first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Caught over the middle. It's Glass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. The sheds are cleared, so we're going to keep this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
a chance to clear, so we'll line up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
He hands it to the back. No way to run up the middle. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a first set of downs from the 22.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Over the middle, it's Bell. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Bell. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Touchdown, Owls. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Pressure is coming. Pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. 1 point moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Makes the grab. It's Glass. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The sheds are clear, so they're going to take advantage of this red zone trap. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. A play action, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Jennings. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kurt. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, he makes the catch. He made the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside and tackled after a small pickup there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
A deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.